Hey there, sign of Capricorn. This is Kim here to do your next 3-day outlook forecast. Let's see what we have. I'm opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. They are for your Most High. And the first card we're going to pull from is the Wisdom of the Oracle, just to see maybe what this reading is even going to be about. And then we will, well, you know. Well, you know. I have serendipity, I have deep knowing, and I have TikTok. So you already know what it's about. What the reading's about. There's something about having a deep knowing. Maybe this is a claircognizant ability of, just having a knowing. Maybe it's just talking about you are a very wise and intuitive individual. You just have a deep knowing that it's time. Because with the tick-tock, the clock, it means it's time for something. We will see what it's time for, but I have serendipity, which means good luck is coming your way. So you have some pretty good cards. I don't know if some of you might be on TikTok, and maybe that's also some type of luck that you may have on that platform or something like that. Okay, we're going to pull two from the journey of the sacred bee for each day. We'll clarify later if we need to. But we'll also pull two from the 108 deck for each day also. What's on the bottom? Justice. Whoa, it's time for justice. It's time for justice. It's time for something to be balanced out for you. For some sort of truth to it might be a truth to be revealed. I don't always get that with the justice. But partnerships, relationships, marriages, contracts of all kinds. Good karma balancing out. I mean, it can be a few things. So, some type of truth, or it's time. If you have something legal going on, I would say maybe it's time for something like that to be completed, wrapped up. Whoa. So on the bottom, so something may have taken time, but remember, you have the still, and so something has also been refined with time or over time. If you are somebody, you may be somebody who ages very well. I just usually get that when I see this, like fine wine, like develops better over time, something like that too, can mean that. So something has only gotten better with time for you. I have the Page of Swords and the Lover's card for your day one. So, yeah, for sure, for some of you all, you're getting news or information on something kind of official that it's going to be really good for you. It's going to let you know that, I don't know, it feels like a celebration, like you're going to have some sort of celebration with you and others here. And this will put you at a crossroads with the Lovers. So being able to have this news is going to put you at a crossroads, which a crossroads can be like a major decision point, turn of your circumstance. I think something's going to relieve you if you've been stressing out over this or worried about some sort of news coming. I think it's going to be okay. So this is about soothing your anxiety too. If you have anxiety, soothing that, because apparently more than one option is coming in here for you. And what's really standing out is that Route 66 there. It's your kicks on Route 66. Something about the highway, about travel. The convertible says you'll have many options, free will, adjacent possibilities, choices, change, freedom, enjoyment. It's something that's going to help you release your worry or your anxiety. Day two, the World card. Definitely be travel. For a lot of you all, travel and the Five of Swords. What is the Five of Swords? The flamingos. Oh, whoa. And the baggage card. Okay. All right. So we don't have a hint of a soulmate energy here, right? With the Lovers card. You have a hint of a soulmate entering your life. This can be somebody new. Could be that we have choices between people here at this time. And it looks to be like you may be deciding to go towards or travel towards somebody else, a new chapter. Maybe if it's talking about it, because it doesn't always have to be like a love interest. It can be a crossroads in life where we're deciding to go in some other direction, right? This is going to cause some type of discord with the current situation that you're in. But I don't think that it would be anything that you are not expecting. I think there's something here there's just something here that's telling me that you would be okay with going in some sort of different direction. So you're wanting this new chapter. There feels like that with the baggage card that there still are some unresolved issues, but for the most part, it's like you're ready, spiritually packed up your bags and ready to move on to the next phase. So it says prepare to go, next phase in the long journey. The flamingos, the card of the flamingo says soulmates, lovers, union, courtship, dating, attraction, seduce, long-term potential, display of affection, charm, it factor, two of a kind, alluring, je ne sais quoi. If you're having to get away from a situation because of there being some sort of violence or aggression, then I totally understand that, and that might be also what that Five of Swords is suggesting or is talking about. I'm going to get clarification for that. And I think I'll go ahead and get clarification on the news coming in for you, since it seems to be tied with something that you have been worried about, this news or communication. Yeah, we'll clarify what that is. So I have the Queen of Discs. This is your own energy, and the Ace of Cups. Wow. It's really pointing to a new loving experience, a new beginning. It's something loving, something you're really going to enjoy. This is you being in your main energy, with the Queen of Discs. It is a very warm and compassionate person, but they're very grounded. They're stable and balanced. They make the perfect partner, man or woman. This would make like somebody would see you as being the perfect partner. I have the hot air balloon, and 50-50 is your choice. It's going to be your choice. You have so many cards here that represent you haven't made your choice and a decision to make. So does the 50-50 card. It's kind of like flipping a coin, but I do feel like it's more of this is saying if it could go this way or that way, it's because you're going to be given a choice or an option here. The Queen of Discs maybe does really well with a home business, work from home thing too. But this could definitely be like some kind of new love relationship also. But it's time for this, right? Because back to TikTok, it's time for this. Tell me about the news that's going to relieve some worry or anxiety for Capricorn. The Chariot. Carry on my wayward son. The Chariot, the Queen of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. My goodness. So the news is, listen, you've taken really good care of yourself up to this point. You have a lot of self-love, love in general. You know how to fill up your cup first, right? So that you can give and receive love in the best ways possible. I think your compassion is probably off the charts. So you're going to get, some of you all, it's very specifically getting news regarding health that's going to be like, yes, this is good. Or a health problem or concern gets resolved, The Wheel and the Chariot, things are about to pick up. It's time. Something is about to pick up speed or pace, and you are about to be well on your way into this next season of your life, I think. Travel for a lot of you all, but because look at this fixed energy, meaning to me, even though, yes, fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or Leo, also means to me that something is fixed and fated for you, and you have a deep knowing about that. Like you have a deep knowing that something's about to change. You're also very intuitive with the Queen of Cups, so you pick up on things. You just know there's a victory in sight for you, and that something is about to pick up momentum. It can actually be coming across to you physically as worry or anxiety, but you may just be feeling the energy shift and change and the excitement of the new phase, the next new phase. So this outlook is really good for you. Look, Page of Cups on the bottom. Why the Five of Swords, Spirit? Why the Five of Swords? Eight of Wands, because something's, again, because something is going, like, once you get some sort of communication and some kind of good news, things are going to pick up really, really fast. I think that the Five of Swords is more so about the energy around you, or someone or something that's like, if it's a business, then them who are not necessarily going to like that you're about to go in this direction fast. Eight of Wands. Yeah. I honestly have a feeling that that Five of Swords is associated with these two cards right here. I have a feeling that somebody probably wanted you to remain where you are, doing what you do, maybe doing something for them, not being able to move out of this spot, keeping you either trapped or confined, or at least attempting to. And I think there's going to be a big ending with that. I think there's a lot of betrayal. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of backstabbing. And I think there's going to be a big ending for that situation with that person or whatever, you know? Yeah. Yep. That's what I think. Because I see you like Seven of Wands, asserting yourself, standing up for yourself. This hot air balloon, uplifting freedom. And it reminds me of this serendipity, because she's being lifted up into the air too on that serendipity card. Uplifting freedom to rise above, ascension, feeling good. It's because you're in your perfect energy here with the Queen of Discs. You're in the energy that best suits you. Yeah. Tell me more about this ascension, this rising up. The High Priestess, you just know. And the Six of Wands. Yeah, you just know, or intuitively you feel, you know, I have a deep knowing something good is going to happen. I'm also keeping a few things to myself maybe at this time. You will be not only rising up, people are going to be lifting you up. There's something here about, it's also time for you to be seen, for you to be noticed. There's something here about what has been refined over time, or what has gotten better over time. This is really being looked at and praised and lifted up by others. Like, job well done. 6, 7, 8 of Wands. Major action. I think things are about to really, really pick up for you. And that you just have a knowing. And yes, I definitely think it could feel like some anxiety, but I don't think you should worry too much. Because it looks like you are going places, and it is tied to the divine feminine energy. So I don't think you're going to have to do much. I think it's just going to be attracted to you. It's going to feel like maybe luck even. All right, so the cards fell on the floor. But I'm going to look into the White Light Oracle. These are the ones that fell out. I have Tantra. I have Telepathy of Terra Mater. Oh, wow. And you have 42 Garuda Suparna. Could you have a telepathic connection with somebody already? Maybe something in the 5D that you have a deep knowing about that is coming about. All right, let's look at 18. Okay, this is the White Light Oracle, Alana Fairchild. Be open to that which seems unfamiliar or different. You will experience a breakthrough as you embrace an unusual approach. You are on a soul path of accelerated spiritual growth, which is swifter but not always easier. You do not have to contrive your own happiness, but you can dip into the bliss within your body to lighten up your mental state and remind yourself that everything is working out perfectly. Yeah, we do have to remind ourselves that sometimes, especially, like I said, when we notice the changes on the outside, or we notice when something isn't changed as much as we would like it to. So telepathy says the pathway for your spiritual fulfillment and the sacred manifestation of your purpose is not necessarily logical. This is 2 cards. This deck's different. Every card's very different. These are really the only 2 that I can think of that talk about how something is coming to you in a very doesn't make sense way. And that's why you've got High Priestess and the deep knowing. I promise you that. The skillful and unpredictable workings of the Mother Earth are supporting you and on your soul journey unconditionally. Following up on inspired ideas and allowing for unexpected shifts in direction are integral to the manifestation of your soul purpose. Commit to an idea that feels good to your heart. Even if it seems improbable or unattainable, it will manifest successfully. Yes, and the telepathy, it's also talking about the mind connection or being very connected telepathically to all living things here. Okay, and then 42. I love this one. This one I love, love, love. Garuda. Cultivate confidence in yourself. You have inner spiritual power to deal wisely and effectively with any situation. Don't allow anyone to take advantage of your kind nature. Reflect upon what action feels best for you to take and then follow through with decisiveness. Do not allow negativity to get a grip into your life. Positive energy and outcomes are indicated. Yeah, the Garuda has the ability to, and these big massive wings that allows it to fly above any storm that it encounters. I love that one. All right, so also I'm seeing this blend of masculine, feminine energy within ourselves and really tapping into who we are too. Number 7, 6 to 7. 7 says you possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. I am brilliant. 30 says, I am imaginative. An original thinker, excellent communicator, using creativity to convey your ideas. Saying that your optimistic attitude has a positive, uplifting effect on other people. I'm imaginative. And number 1 is talking about being a self-starter type of personality, creating solutions, just creating them when you need them. So coming up with brilliant, innovative ideas. And this Page of Swords can be innovation. It actually can be like an idea that you get that ends up bringing in this crossroads or this many options for you. So that's what I've got for you. The website is up if you need a private reading. Information is in the description box below. And thank you for joining me. I'm sending you love and light. Bye.